Hey y'all, welcome back to the Wenzilla Reboot. I'm Wenzilla. I am your toy artist, your toy concierge, and your toy freaking host right now. Because I got something special in the mail, and it is from GPS Lot. Boom, we got some cool stuff. I don't want to give their address up, so we'll do that. So to Josh Wentworth. So if you already clicked on this video, you know what it is. But I want to take and do something special because I don't have a Hawkeye right now in my collection. As I drop stuff, I don't have a Hawkeye right now in my collection, so I want to put Hawkeye in the Quantum hoodie. I already got the feet off. I'm using this wrestling figure right here. I'm not even sure which figure this is. I know it's one of the wrestling figures. So we're gonna take. I put Hawkeye's head actually popped on really easily to this. So I use this guy, like, I've had like 4 or 5 of these because I got them at Five Below for really cheap. So if you see an elite figure at Five Below, like, the ab crunch isn't great. The head kind of moves a lot. But I'm going to have a hoodie on there, so I think it's going to stop that from happening. And now all this stuff that I got from GPS, all this stuff, by the way, you can find them on eBay. They also have an Instagram, but their eBay is GPS Lot. So go check them out. It's where you can get all your soft goods for Marvel Legends. Like, I know a lot of people had the Build-A-Figure Hulk. They have tons of different, not tons, but they have like 3 or 4 different outfits for him. They have Thor's robe, stuff like that. So go check them out. I just want to soft goods them up because I like the style of Mezco. I like the articulation of Marvel Legends. And I had this extra head and I had a body. So, but up first, we got this right here. Ooh, the hoodie. Actually, let's start with, let me put on the shoes first, because I got shoes. Boom, boom. Got some jeans, some Levi's. And we got the hoodie, the Quantum hoodie. Now, in my collection, I have the Hall of Armor, and then the shelf underneath it, I have the Workshop, Tony's Workshop. I kind of wanted him hanging on the Workshop. Now, why did I choose him? And I might switch it later. I might go with Ant-Man being the guy in this outfit because he was the first one to try on the Quantum suit. But the first one to actually travel in the Quantum suit was Hawkeye. And I don't have a Hawkeye, and I have a whole entire shelf of freaking Ant-Man. So, yeah. I thought this body build was really cool. Same right here next to a Punisher. He's a little bit short. Well, I can't tell, but he's a little bit shorter. So, I'm going to go with this. We're going to try this out. And these pegs on these Elites are not Marvel Legends. So Marvel Legends will plug right into these shoes that I got. Freaking sick detail too. But I'm not using Marvel Legends, so it's not their fault that these might not work out. But I'm going to try to make them work. Boop. Like, it's just going to probably be a little bit of dremeling, a little bit of cutting on my end. But they're already dremeled and ready to go for Marvel Legends. Look at the bottoms too, man. So good. And once I get this all together, I'll flip this thing around and we'll check it out. So I'm going to go ahead and shave this down. I wish I had a peg so I could see exactly what it's just laying around. 1 second. Yeah, this is the peg that we have right here. It's a little bit wide, and we want it to kind of look like this. So I know these are made for actually they're for Spidey, these shoes. So we're gonna do a little bit of Dremel. We're gonna do a little bit of stuff. I shaved a lot of it. So I'm doing right now is shaving all that stuff. I should turn the camera around so you guys can see it. So I don't want this bumping into the sneakers. Yeah, it's still kind of just bumping into them. Take a little bit more off. Alright, I think that'll work. I'm going to hit this with a little bit of Dremel. Just a little bit. And the reason why I had to shoot this weird is because that dude's charging over there. Boop. So, yeah, I could have just waited, but... Oh, yeah. Don't forget, always wear your eye protection when you're drumming stuff. These are super dirty, but save your eyes because plastic, melted plastic does not feel good. Like I said, these are already ready for whatever I bought them for. Whatever they're listed for is what they were ready to be put on, but I'm putting on something different, so. Alright, now I'm going to shave down the other foot, and then we'll get back to that. This seems to be working alright. I put a little bit of putty in there. Yeah, I'm going to shave this one down, and then we'll see if the pants fit. So I got the shoes to fit, so let's try on the pants. Let's see how those go. They look like this. Boom. They got a cool little tag on them. They got the little Levi's print on them. I know it's all like screen printed, but it's cool that it's still there. It's still cool that it's there. I can't talk. Alright, so they look like this. Right now, they look a little baggy. But I'm going to put the shoes on them. So right now he looks like this. Pretty badass already. I know they look a little bit baggy, but they are made for the Marvel Legends, so a little bit bigger buck. But I feel like Hawkeye is a little bit smaller, so let's do the sweatshirt next. Sweatshirt, hoodie. All Velcro. Alright, so the recorder cut out, but one for maximum time on my phone. So here we go. Fits really good. I really like the material that they use. This thing's a rock star. So I'm going to flip this thing around. I'm actually going to use the recorder so we can get better detail. So we can actually get a really good look at these pieces. So like I was saying, guys, check out GPS lot because this looks cool. It looks cool to me. I can't wait to get some pictures of them. I still got to work on the feet quite a bit because I did not peg them in perfectly. But a little bit of Dremel, a little bit of work, and they look way better. There's so much detail in these things. They'll probably fall off while I'm doing this because I have putty holding them in. But so much detail. See if we can zoom in. Like the blue on the bottom and stuff. It's ridiculous how good they are. This head was an extra from the Quantum Suits. If you guys remember, from Endgame Quantum Suits, I believe. And I never kept the Ronin. I never kept any of the Quantum Suits. Sold them all. So it's cool to have. Well, I still have a Tony Stark. But he's in the Hall of Armor all suited up. So I think it would be cool to represent the Quantum Suits. Even though they weren't worn a whole lot in Endgame, it's still cool to have something that I could do super cheap. And when you're spending money on clothes and stuff for figures, find a buck that's like super cheap or one that you already have in your fodder bin, because why not? I'm sure you got something in there that will work. Just, you know, give it a look, see. But yeah, I might even add some paint on here because I noticed that on this cheap Elite figure, and like I said, this is from Five Below, so I noticed that, you know, the glove isn't all the way on that hand the way it should be. And I also have a bow. So Hawkeye could be walking around with a bow, or he could be working on a bow in Tony's workshop. I don't know. I'm going to go take some pictures of him, see what cool stuff I can do, see what I can get him into hanging out with Tony, and yeah, we'll go from there. But this is my version. We'll call it the Mezco Infused, since it is soft goods, we'll call it the Mezco Infused Quantum Suit Hawkeye. Something like that. I'll probably shorten it up. Ah! Maybe he didn't like that name. Maybe Hawkeye didn't like that name. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, Clint. Alright. Have a good day. Thank you guys for stopping in. Thank you for watching. And as always, BEATZ! be kind to one another.